Hello Internet, and welcome to my first video. Also the first game of the Nugget Bridge Invitational that I played against Simon, who I knew was gonna give me a bit of trouble. Really, he's a good opponent. He got top 8 at Nationals this year. When I saw the team preview, I wasn't quite as worried. I thought I perhaps had the advantage, as well as those 4 that he had here. He had Charizard and his own Tyranitar in team preview, so I was thinking basically as long as I can keep this Lucario at bay, my Tyranitar could potentially do work. His Garchomp could be a bit of a problem as well, but going into it I was a little bit nervous. I hadn't actually played on the DS for quite a while. I'd just been sort of playing on the simulators, so it felt a little bit different. But going into it, he has this classic lead of his Garchomp and his Zapdos, and I lead with my classic lead of Raichu and Azumarill. He takes his Zapdos back because he knows that he can't do anything with my Lightning Rod Raichu out here. I actually make a really stupid move here. I protect with my Azumarill and fake out his Garchomp. I could have got a free belly drum up here. Using fake out and protect is a really stupid move. Don't do it. But the reason I did it here was because I was overly paranoid. I was playing extra safe. In this first game of this tournament, because I thought his Zapdos could potentially have Discharge. Now, obviously, the Discharge, it would get my Raichu a nice +1, but it would do a lot of damage to Azumarill as well. So I just wanted to scout for that, as silly as that might seem now. But he's got his Lucario in here, which tells me, because he took his Zapdos back, that he can't really do anything. I bring my Amoonguss in, thinking that he's going to Earthquake, so I don't want my Raichu knocking out. And just really go for the save move of using Play Rough on his Garchomp, just to try and knock it out, do some damage to something. But he protects as well using the safe move. So now I protect my Azumarill. Zapdos is known for carrying the goggles now, the safety goggles, which would mean that my Rage Powder from Amoonguss wouldn't actually do anything. So I feel like I'm in a bad situation here. I can't switch anything into this because my Tyranitar will take an Earthquake, my Raichu doesn't want to take an Earthquake either, so I'm pretty desperate at the moment. I'm protecting my Azumarill here, and out of desperation, well, we'll see what happens. Garchomp known for carrying Lumberry, but we can see here it's actually got Life Orb, so I know that I can use Spore on that in the future. And he hits a Hidden Power Ice on my Amoonguss, but I actually use Spore on his Zapdos here, just because I wanted to scout out, because I thought I was in a bad situation. Well, I kind of was in a bad situation. But I wanted to scout out for future games. I wanted to know if it did actually have the goggles on it. So I put him to sleep, and I'm actually in quite a good situation now, because this leaves me in a position where, let's pause it, in a position where I know that I can take, or my Azumarill can take an Earthquake, get a Citrus Berry back, and I can get a Belly Drum off, and I can potentially sweep from there. And I haven't used Belly Drum at all in this tournament yet, so no one really was expecting it. So I get my Belly Drum off as he actually protects, expecting the Play Rough, which is a fair enough play, as he brings in his Lucario. Obviously, he didn't want to Earthquake that either, so he uses Protect, and he protects from the Spore too. But now I'm thinking, okay, I'm in a good situation. I've got my Amoonguss out. I can Rage Powder every turn, and he won't be able to do anything to my Amoonguss, to my Azumarill rather, because I'm threatening his Garchomp with my +6 Aqua Jet, which with that Life Orb damage, I know is going to take it out. But strangely enough, in the back of my mind, I was thinking this Lucario could have safety goggles, and amusingly enough, it actually turns out to have safety goggles, and so he basically uses Final Gambit. He sacrifices his Lucario to knock out my Azumarill, which basically, gives him a little bit of a chance maybe, but I think the game is already won at this moment, because these are his last 2 Pokemon. I have still got my Raichu in the back, and I've got my Tyranitar here, which obviously threatens this Zapdos. But again, I do the nice safe play here because I know that the only chance he has got of one-shotting my Tyranitar is to use Aura Sphere on it, and as long as I keep Rage Powdering, he can't hit me. He can't hit the Tyranitar with an Aura Sphere. I know that even though it has got full health, I will be able to take a Water Spout, and we can see, because he does use Water Spout here, we can see that even with a critical hit I would have actually survived it. Zapdos, of course, is going to be sleeping this turn because it switched out on the first turn that it was asleep last time. I get my free Dragon Dance up, and actually that Water Spout puts Amoonguss into a range where it's going to be knocked out by the Sandstorm damage, which is actually quite good. That works out quite nicely for me, because I get to bring my Raichu in next turn, as we'll see. There we go, bye-bye Amoonguss. Basically now I'm in the position where his Zapdos cannot do anything to my Tyranitar. He cannot Thunder Wave me, he can't do anything. Unless he's got Swagger, he can't do anything. Use Fake Out on the Blastoise, nice and safe, and Rock Slide, which, you know, we can see here actually does knock out this Zapdos. So, you know, bye-bye Zapdos. The Fake Out is flinching the Blastoise, and I know that I've got this game from here. So, there we go. Game 1 over with. I was quite relieved to have won the game 1. It's always nice going into a best of 3 and winning the first game. But let's see what happens in the next game.